Do you feel overwhelmed with the tasks and projects that you have personally and professionally? Committees that you're involved with, associations that you're part of, and you just don't know how to balance it and keep track of all of it. And the good old paper system is just not cutting it. Well, today I'm here to show you 3 of my favorite things that I love to help myself keep track of all the projects. I've used all of them and I will tell you my favorite one. So stay tuned till the very end of this video. Okay, so my very first favorite app that I love is the Reminders app. It's 100% free. For those of you that are Apple users, this is 100% free. For the Android users, I'm sorry, I think there is an equivalent one. It's been a while since I've had an Android user, but this is one of the things that I love in my iPhone. And like the Apple ecosystem, it's just very smooth and fluid because what I do here on my computer, I can see on my iPhone. So on here, as you can see, I have different lists and there's different categories of my lists. I have don't forget, the buy, move in, wedding, honeydew list, work list, doggies, school, and the different associations and projects that I am a part of. How do we create a list? So it's super easy, list. And I'm just going to put in here application for commission. I click OK. And then now I have a new list, and you can kind of customize that list too, just by simply clicking on that and change the color. You can add an icon on there, and let's just put a star just so it stands out. And boom, you have a customized list. And on here, I can put reminders. Super easy thing to do. Let's just say I will put in here, start draft of statement. And you can add tags on here, and you could put MSC, and I could put a date of when it's going to be due, and you could even add a time. And just can create multiple reminders on here. Go get medical exam completed. And then you can add notes here specifically, right? This is a fasting exam for medical, just making things up, and then say next weekend. So you can create all those stuff on here, and so that it's organized, you can just make sure that you put the reminder on the specific list. That's why I like this. Now, that is for a simple, easy to use reminder. My second favorite one, the one that I've used for about 2 years, is the Trello app. Now, Trello is a free website and it uses the Kanban methodology. What do I mean by that? On here on my board, you're going to see that there is a backlog. This is just basically a list of everything that I want to accomplish, not worry about categorizing it yet. And then once I'm ready to tackle it for that week, I put that in the to do. And once I start it, they get moved to the doing. And then once they're done, they get moved in the done pile. Super easy thing to do. Now, as you can see on here in the backlog, they have specific categories. So let me just show you real quick how easy it is. So I'm going to click on add card, and let's just put on here, schedule online exam. All right, there's one already there. Now, if you click on that one, you can personalize the card even further. You could put labels on here, right? What category they belong to. Let's just say something about my career, and you could add a little bit more description. You need this, okay? And I can even add a checklist and go online. Book the exam. Voila. And you can even attach a file on here based on your Google Drive, Dropbox, or OneDrive, or your computer file. So it's super easy to create a card on here. And once you've started or you're ready to tackle it, you move it on your to-do. And it's literally dragging a card from one place to the other. And that's why I really like this, because there's just something about the visual part of moving a task and physically, it's almost like that post-it method of like, I'm finally done with this task, or when you physically check something from your notebook. That's the feeling that I get when I'm using Trello. And did I mention that it is 100% free? This is probably my favorite app / website right now. It is 100% free for student users, and their free version has a lot of features. I'm currently using the personal paid plan, but it basically combines several apps into one. Spreadsheets, has this database feel to it. So if you're not used to databases, don't be intimidated, because they have tons of templates for almost everything that you need, including task tracking as well. So let me show you that real quick. So this is my Notion Ultimate Task Tracking. Don't be amazed. Thomas DeLaFranc. I don't know who created this. Give me a second. Thomas Frank. Okay, this is all credit to the productivity guru, Thomas Frank. He has this free on his website, and I'll link it down below. And I just copied it. And as you can see, I have several projects on here. And there's like a calendar view of all the tasks. So if a combination of like your calendar and your Trello combined into one, and you can just upload so many things and personalize this as much as you can. So for example, I'm trying to study for the American College of Healthcare Executive examination board exam. So I created a project for that specifically, and you create a task for that. I even made a calendar on here and made my own schedule. And within here, I made details of the exam itself, and I connected my notebooks. So I'm like making notes of the books that I'm reading on here. And it's just so connected. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's just so fluid in terms of connecting everything. But going back to task, I'll make a separate video fully dedicated to Notion. But if you look at it on here, all my tasks are easily viewable into the ultimate tasks view. So if I go to my inbox, this is what it looks like. So I have like a task due for my membership action committee. So let's see what that is about. So if I open it, it's related for my association for the Healthcare Administration of Tidewater. And there are things that I should be doing for that, but I think I already did that. I'm also going to DC for work-related training. On here, there's like things that I should be doing. So how easy that is I just create, again, these are all templates. I did not create this. So I just need to say route the paperwork. Okay. And then I'll say by tomorrow. And then contact the school and NPDC. Boom. And let's just say that's going to be due to 14th. And I look at for what's due the next 7 days. Everything is going to be listed on there. There's also today view on your inbox view. There's also on the left-hand side, if you look at it, there's specific views on here, like cold tasks. The ones that are overdue will basically go here. You could also look at the all tasks view. And this is like a calendar view of what needs to be accomplished, but you could also look at the completed task columns. So these are everything that I completed so far. And I just really love it. Like I mentioned, this is my favorite app right now for everything. I use this as my note-taking tool, my project tasking, and I will create a separate video specifically for this. Hopefully that quick overview of those 3 favorite things that I mentioned helps you out a little bit. This is very important, especially if you are trying to get organized with several projects that you have. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite tool for tracking your tasks and projects, whether that's pen and paper or something digital. I want to know and want to hear them down below. Thank you so much, guys. See you soon.